and only Xylophoney, and I'm getting pushed off a cliff by a Litleo. In fact, I already fell down there, I heard my legs break, and I hope to survive. Now, I think I got a bucket of water in my first item slot. So we're gonna see if we can save myself. This Litleo, however, has to die. Alright, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't... Oh. I lived! If I sure had like low hearts and no food, I would have died. I would have died. Welcome everybody! So, I'm a liver. How about you? We are right here, getting ready for the tournament, which we are actually recording tomorrow. Funny enough, the date sprung up on everybody a little bit, but it's not too hard to train for. Our team is almost ready. I was in a call with some people just doing a little bit of training, and I got Infernape, Empoleon, and Tentacruel all set up. And the only one that's not set up is Spinarak. That's right, Spinarak. So, we're going to need to level this thing up, then we're going to need to decide what kind of moves we're using on the tournament team here. And I think we are going to try to evolve this thing into an Ariados, because someone said that move relearners would be provided before the tournament started. So we should be okay. We should be okay. We're going to use your Crystal set. What was your set again, Coconut? Just so I know. But yeah, let's just because I only recently posted that bug team video, let's briefly talk about that. But then we're going to go straight into tournament team mode. But yeah, I don't want to leave you guys hanging about the other team stuff. That's fine. So while we're heading over to where I have that stuff set up, let's get ourselves some eggs. And let's see, do we need any of these eggs to hatch? Let's see. What about 5? That's a big nope, sir. 6, that's a bigger nope. So let's get those out of here. And then we'll get this one. And I actually got a new thing breeding over here. It's called a Caterpie. But they're not done yet. Okay, so yeah, we'll just... Sure, yeah, that looks great to hatch. Let's get over there and take a look at the teams. King Ariados rise again. All hail the Spinarak. You betcha. Oh, did I just switch? No, you don't need this stupid Lustrous Orb. Let me put this Lustrous Orb in here with the other random items. Do I have anything else random I need to throw in here? No, but I can put a Power Belt into here. And that sounds pretty good. Yeah, we have a pretty random team for the tournament, so we're not going to be able to do everything we needed to do, but it'll be perfectly fine. Yeah, I'm gonna, since we do have the move relearners available, I will go for the evolution on Spinarak. But I had to get him up to 49 first, everybody, because he learns his sticky webs at 50. So he has to be a Spinarak at 50, and then evolve into a level 50 Ariados. I need him to be 2 separate Pokemon on one level to make it work. You think I should run Mr. Squidward as a special attack? My goodness. My goodness. If I could mulligan 1 Pokemon for this tournament other than Spinarak. Well, we actually got 2 mulligans. We picked 6 Pokemon, and we chose 4 out of that. So I ended up mulliganing 2 better Pokemon than Spinarak, Diglett and Durant. Except the Diglett was very weak on its IVs and a very bad nature. The Durant was not very particularly good for coverage that I might have needed. So yeah, we're going to use a Spinarak to be a little utility. Queen Spinarak, that's right, it's a queen. Gotta be right. Yeah, I am a little upset being able to not use the hidden power on my Volcarona. I'm thinking, yeah, I could just put Psychic on it for coverage. What's Psychic good against again? Let's see, Fighting, not bad. What else is Psychic good against? I forget. Poison, not necessary. I was thinking Giga Drain on Volcarona, actually, and that should be fine. Because, once again, rock and ground Pokemon are going to be common enough. At least the rock ones aren't coming against me. So that was my immediate thought. Giga Drain will probably be a reasonable switch up for the Volcarona. But that leaves plenty of grass move coverage on my team. So it's not something I need on him more than moves I would be able to achieve with Hidden Power. But one could say it's good enough. One could say it's good enough. Why don't I just up my gym level cap? The Spinarak is not for my gym. Spinarak is for the tournament tomorrow. So yeah. Alright, so we got the little signs of all the Pokemon here. Now, I was surprised by the comments. Now, you guys, you're going to have to let me know right now. Now, I was talking about, you know, maybe leaving Scizor out. People had mixed views on that, as expected. Pinsir is pretty much, you know, I guarantee, as Volcarona, Galvantula are probably the strongest ones in this. Didn't see a lot of Araquanid love in the comments, but everyone accepted Armaldo with open arms. Now the Crustle is where things really came into contention. I trustle the Crustle. Since Pixelmon Island, I have trustled the Crustle. Or was it Egglock? I don't know, but I trustle the Crustle. The problem is, numerically and type-wise, Crustle is in fact worse than both Armaldo and Golisopod, and gives me less coverage than Golisopod. So, people were saying I should just run the Golisopod and not run Crustle. Now there's been some wise people saying, it's okay, you can still run Crustle against some people, just, you know, the some people you're not afraid of. And that is a reasonable thought, actually. I can run, but I will take that further to say I'll run Crustle against most people, and then those couple of people, which I have named before, who are big threats in the Pokemon game, them I could bring out a little bit more of a serious team, we could call it, and bring out Golisopod instead of Crustle. I think that would be reasonable. I think the best team in this is probably Mega Pinsir, Volcarona, Galvantula. I still stand by Araquanid just because of what it can accomplish for the team's diversity. Armaldo and Golisopod. That is the 6 that I'm thinking of. Yell at me. Yeah, Araquanid for the 2x water moves. It sounds amazing, and the startup, being able to reverse Stealth Rocks back at my opponent, sounds great, especially if I can trap them in too. Oh man. Oh man. No, use Crustle! Give him the white herb. Oh yes, you did suggest the white herb. Yeah, I commented back on that. I love that idea. Is the white herb new, or is that just... I don't know, because it used to always be, throw a Castop Berry on him, because most hits will bring a Crustle with his sturdy, you know, down into that bottom 25%. So, after you get your, you know, Shell Smash off, you get nice and weak, you get down lower, and then you guarantee just go in. So it's pretty good. But white herb means you don't lose the defense in the first place, which is also beneficial. Now, I'm not building him to take many hits, so I don't know if that's the best choice. But that's just the item. I can switch it around. I think White Herb might get used in the battle, though, but I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, and I'm not going to be able to switch my Pokemon around, like, after I see the Challenger's team, obviously. That would just be mean. That'd be pretty mean. But, you know. That's my thought. That's my thought. It's not new? Okay. Yeah, I just never had seen that as a strategy before. Wasn't even on Smogon, but it is now, obviously. But yeah. Can you just yell at me to run Chuckle? Nope. But yeah, I trust the Crustle. I do. So, I think we got our main stuff out, and then we'll of course be switching things around, so everyone's gonna get their shine. I'm even breeding Caterpies right now, ladies and gentlemen, so we can have the OP Butterfree coming in and doing its part. So that's gonna be pretty good. Anyway, we need to train up our gym team, so let's put these eggs away. Or do we want to hatch them? We can hatch them later. Y'all know. Don't listen to those fools and their scents that they're making. Yeah, that's right. Who needs them? I guess we'll keep one egg on us. And take a look at this. So, movesets we gotta think about for our team. Now, let's take a look at the current movesets. Infernape's moveset is horrible. We don't want that moveset on our special attacking Infernape. And I think his EVs are all set up to make him a perfect special attacker. They are. So I might need to throw some TMs on him. For an Infernape, I think it's worth it. So yeah. If Sceptile was Grass Bug, would I use it? Yes. Sceptile's great. Everyone just uses White Herb for Cloyster. That does make sense. Let's see. Let's go for Empoleon. Empoleon, we haven't decided the moveset we want on it either, but let's talk about Spinarak. I think Spinarak actually has the closest to his actual moveset he's going to have. Ooh, yeah, he's about to get that Sticky Web, which we will replace. Nightshade is just going to be 50 damage, so probably don't want to do Nightshade. What's the health on this guy look like? Yeah, Nightshade's never going to be the best option. So let's go for, I mean, is it a better option than an Infestation? With very low power. I don't know. Fortunately, guys, I have some stuff to look at. I have Pokemon Showdown. Wapa! So I can take a look at some of the possible movesets I can put on the Pokemon, much like I did in that video. So, let's see what we can do. Oh, and it was your birthday. Well, can't say happy birthday because it's too late. So, Queen Spinnerack. We're going to set her up with that attack, that speed. Going to have that sticky web. That, let's see. We got sticky web. We got the shadow sneak. I just like priority on a Pokemon that's very slow. But we should probably just put a solid move on it in case we're going up against a slow thing. And yeah, no legendaries are in this because we can't get legendaries from a Ditto Egg. So, you know. And then we have Shadow Sneak. And then we have... What else did we have? We had Sucker Punch. And what would be a good other move on him? Foul Play would actually be pretty... Nah, maybe. Nah, we'd just die if we're up against something that Foul Play would be bad for, or good for. So, yeah, I can quickly check on some Schmogon stuff. So what was the way to run Ariados? Let's take... I mean, not that they're going to have any idea. But let's see. Yeah, Focus Sash, Toxic Spikes were the other shout. Can I get Toxic Spikes on him? When does he learn Toxic Spikes? I don't know. That might be a red move. So let's take a look at Ariados in just a regular set of Pokemon. Or was it just Spikes? Well, let's just look up Spikes, whatever it was. Yeah, it can only be bred onto him. So we're not going to have Toxic Spikes. Probably wouldn't have gotten a chance to use that anyway, so I'm not too concerned. Mega Horn would likely be the other viable move to put on it, just to have a powerful attacking move. In case I'm up against a really slow, bulky target. So Mega Horn is also only on it by breeding. Fantastic. Okay. So this is going to be absolutely no good things for me. Actually, this is saying Toxic Thread. What does that do? Lowers target speed by stage 1 and poisons it. Oh, that's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. I don't love the move, but it's kind of cool. Maybe. Maybe it's worth considering. When do I get Toxic Thread? Toxic Thread. Let's see, at 63, so he's not going to be able to learn that. He does not get that as a level 1 move. Very good. So let's look at the moves he can learn over here. So, let's get my chat back up so I can actually see. I have way too many screens on right now. Okay, and this screen. Perfect. Alright, so what are we all thinking? Why is Spinnerack not an Ariados? Because I need a certain move on him. So we'll make it happen. And Genesect is in this version of Pixelmon. It's just, I'm not going to use a legendary on my gym. Knockoff, that's a reasonable thought. That is a reasonable thought. Can he get knockoff? No, he just can't learn it. Okay. Well, we're definitely putting the Focus Sash on him. Because he needs it. And what kind of moves we got? Poison Jab might be decent. How's he learn Poison Jab? Poison Jab. Only by... Oh, wait, no. It says... Ariados learns it at level 50. So theoretically, if I get to the move tutor, then I'll be able to put Poison Jab on him. So let's go with that. Poison move in case we got any fairy problems. And it's a strong move in case there's any slow fairies at the beginning, which is definitely possible. So that's good for you. Let's move on to our Infernape. Now, Infernape I think is going to be a little easier. Let's see. So, let's take a look at what the normal people suggest we use on Infernape. They would suggest we go for Fire Blast. Fire Blast, really? Oh, because Nasty Plot. Might be a smart move. Fire Blast, Focus Blast, Nasty Plot. I kind of like that, actually. That makes a lot of sense. Because that's going to be crazy damage, and you're going to be losing your accuracy. Now, I like the Vacuum Wave on him. Of course, priority is big. Yeah, actually, I just might run a Smogon stuff for this one. That makes sense in this. But we'll see if I can learn all of that, right? So what are we thinking for this guy? Let's actually, yeah, let's just stay on this page. That's fine. I don't want that. Vacuum Wave is a special, right? Yeah, I thought so. So he's going to have that. Focus Blast. Now, we're going to have to consider what's actually going to be possible as well. Built special attack, so Flare Blitz won't be big. Exactly. This one's a timid nature. It has reduced physical attack. Its IVs for attack aren't that great. we're gonna run it like so. What kind of items would I want to put on it? This just says like Fight EMZ or Life Orb, so pretty much it has no answer. So whatever we would do is pretty much fine, but Life Orb sounds runnable. But maybe this would be the time to try out a Fight EM or a Z move, because that'd be cool. So yeah, we'll put the Fight EMZ on it. It's a good random tournament to try out a Z move with, right? So we got all that stuff set up now. Let me just look off to the side here when I can learn certain moves, because I'm pretty sure I don't naturally learn like any of these moves, which is quite unfortunate. So we have ourselves the Infernape. I have his list of moves that he can learn all the way down here. Let's look up Fire Blast. Only by TM. Let's look up Focus Blast. Only by TM. Let's look up Nasty Plot. Only by prior evolution, which means I think it'll be able to learn that through a move relearner. So that should be fine. And then what was the other move I had on Vacuum Wave? Let's see. It's actually not popping up anywhere. Oh, what? Let's try typing Wave. No, this says it can't learn it apparently. What? Why does it suggest we use it? Does it say you can learn it? It does. Interesting. Well, he's gonna be complex. Let me look at the moves he does naturally learn so I can see any sort of replacements. All physical. Man, should I just retrain him and bite the bullet? I really don't know. Because he does not get a single special move. He gets, like, flame. Nope. He gets Ember. That's all he gets for special. And Fire Spin. Yeah, we might have to train this boy special or use up a bunch of TMs for this tournament. And I don't like the idea of this tournament. Using a bunch of TMs on this tournament, because my team's not great. I don't plan on winning anyway. Overheat, just another TM. Or, yeah, he only learns it by the TM. So we're going to see if we have an overabundance of those TMs. I don't think I have an overabundance of Focus Blasts. I'd be willing to drop a Fire Blast. And Nasty Plot, I think we'll be able to relearn. But yeah, we're going to need to decide if we want him physical or special. Let's move on to Empoleon. Because that's one of the trickier ones, right? So, when it comes to Empoleon, when does he learn all his moves? Like, when they learn their moves is, like, the biggest thing. So, it looks like generally people run him tanky, stalling it out. You got your, Toxic on you. You got your Protect, leftovers. More TMs is what it's screaming at me. I don't want to use a Toxic TM on this. Toxic TMs are valuable, man. And yeah, like, every move on this guy would be a TM move. So, let's ignore. Actually, what's it say to use for Monotype on this? Stealth Rock and Roar. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know if that'd be good, but maybe. Let's move on to... Actually, yeah, let's put some things down for him. So, most people agree to put him up at this kind of stats, and I was kind of thinking of building him defensive as well. This will make him overall pretty solid defensive tank. Actually, what does he have normally? He normally has the special defense, but I guess he kind of needs it. So that's fine, and I'm not going to add nature because I can't control that anyway. So what moves can you learn normally? Because this is letting me choose all the potential moves. I just want to look at the moves that I can learn without breaking the bank, as it were. So let's look up Empoleon. And Empoleon, let's take a look. It gets... what moves are this? So it gets... Bubble. Bubble Beam. Brine. That's it. That's it, guys. I can see why people use so many heavy TMs on him. He doesn't get a good move until level 59 where he gets Earthquake. He gets Mist normally, so let's put Mist on him. I think he already has the Mist, so he has Mist. And then what would we want on him? We're just going to have to look at my TM chest and start deciding. Tentacruel is statistically probably the best Pokemon on our team. I think Infernape's going to do more, but Tentacruel has all his benefits. So looking at Tentacruel, let's see. people. Yeah, Black Sludge makes tons of sense if we're running him tanky. This is essentially leftovers for poison type. But better. Yeah. Or is it better? I don't know, but it's fine. It will have, let's see, people generally want Scald on him, which of course, oh yeah, Rapid Spin. I don't think I need Rapid Spin on this team. Because the only, actually, yeah, Ariados is going to be dead after the first turn. Infernape is a glass tank anyway. Yeah, we don't need it. So, Haze. Oh, he gets Haze as well. We'll see when he learns Haze. And then, like, Toxic Spikes, Knock Off Sludge, all kinds of stuff like that. So let's just put that and, like, Sludge Bomb for damage. But we probably want, like, an Ice Beam on him, too, just to have coverage. But, TMs. And once again, I said I'm not afraid to use the hard-to-hit TMs. So what does Tentacruel naturally learn? I just need to know what I'm going to be able to get from the mover learner. So he'll be able to get Haze, Mirror Coat. Mirror Coat. And Mirror Coat is the one... Let's see. As a wait, what's it do? Generation blah 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 onwards. Mirror Coat is hit with a special move that deals 0 damage. It becomes a special move with 1 base power. Okay. But yeah, special moves pretty much get reflected, right? Is that what Mirror Coat does? This really isn't describing it. What? Alright. Let's see. Could be fun, but it's probably not going to be put on, so I'm not going to think too hard about it. And yeah, Hydro Pump's not going to be on the table. So it's pretty much just Haze that he learns on his own. So we're going to have to raid the TM chest. Let's hop back into Minecraft and see what we got. Because, we're going to need a lot of it. So, Mankey, you've failed this city. Just going to say it. We're just going to throw it out there. Empoleon Ice Beam? Yeah, Ice Beam should go on one of them, right? Toxic Spikes makes sense. Because why not try it? I have Empoleon and Tentacruel. It'll work against many people. Not against people who have the right counters for it, but it'll work against many. So I need to actually go back to my main establishment to get there. So let's switch. Actually, can I ride any of these? Can I ride Spinnerack? Yeah, Spinnerack. Yeah. No? Okay. Just no. I don't want to ride that Pokemon. And then I doubt I can ride an Infernape. Yep. Okay, so we'll put this egg away and we'll get that Galvantula out. Oh, I accidentally just died this. Sure. So let's get Galvantula out and let's go raid the TMs. Dun. Killed your best friend? Sorry. I didn't kill him, he just fainted. He'll come back at the Pokemon Center. Rain Dance? Maybe. I do have 2 water Pokemon. Neither of them heavily benefit from it. I don't think I have natures that benefit from them. I mean, they might get it, but yeah, this just has Water Torrent, so, and this has Liquid Ooze, so we have no benefit from Rain Dance. And I also have an Infernape on my team, so I don't know if that's the best move. I don't think I'd use Rain Dance. I'm already gonna be, yeah, I just don't see it. Because it's only gonna help water moves, and I'm gonna be relying on having coverage of other things. So, that's fine. Go, little Galvantula, go! And then right back to here. If only Gen 4 and 5 had Megas. Well, Megas are in this, it's just they're not allowed in this tournament. And, oh, you mean just to have them with that? Yeah. Brian brings a Pokemon to half health. I thought it did more damage if they were damaged at half health or something. I don't know. Either way, that's definitely, I'd say it's not as good as Scald, but it'll be a reasonable thing to replace Scald with if everything goes wrong. So, let's look at the TMs we got here. Anything we're eyeing up here? We can probably throw Flash Cannon on one of those special attackers. We have a Trick Room TM, Solar Beam Headbutt, yeah, nothing big there. Here's the good TMs. I don't think we have any. Okay, we have a Flamethrower TM, if we decide to go with that. I don't even have one Focus Blast TM. I have one Ice Beam. Yeah, okay, so I have Ice Beam spare. I have Thunderbolt spare. I don't think either of those Pokemon can learn Thunderbolt, but that's worth considering. And we do have a Toxic spare, but I don't want to use up my Toxic on that. I have a Shadow Ball. I think we have 2 Shadow Balls. Yeah, we do. We have a roost, but no one's getting roost on this team. We have an earthquake. Don't want to use up that. We have waterfall, but none of our water Pokemon are physical. Will-O-Wisp, energy ball. Yeah. So ice beams. We have poison jab in case we don't get that on Ariados. Nah, I'm not putting a TM on Ariados. We crazy. If Mega Galvantula was a thing, that would be insane. I would love it so much. Alright. So, I think we're going to swap up the Infernape and run it physical, because I just don't have the moves or the money for it. Maybe we can stop by spawn and see if anyone's selling TMs, but we just don't have it. There's a lot of good TMs here, but we don't have these dream combos. Like, all the combos set up are pretty nasty. So we're going to have to set these all up as basic, and Galvantula's, sorry, not Galvantula, Spinarak's going to have to be the only one with some tricks. But yeah, I'll grab that Will-O-Wisp and see if anyone can run it. Obviously, Infernape could, but we're not going to put on an Infernape. And we got Drain Punch to throw on Infernape if we want to as well. Yeah, we got 2 Will-O-Wisps, so. Now, unfortunately, the only Pokemon I'd want it on would be Tentacruel or Empoleon, and I have some high doubts that they can learn it. Aren't TMs reusable? Absolutely not. They are expensive and rare, not reusable one bit. HMs are reusable, but there's no usable HMs. Or at least none I'm looking to use here. Alright. Let's move. In the game. Wait, TMs are reusable in games now? Since what game? Because it's never been in Pixelmon, not, you know, basic Pixelmon. I'm sure you can cheat to make that happen or something, but that's cool. Teach Infernape Solar Beam. Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing. I don't think I'm going to be running him special, so, yeah. Yeah. We'll pass on that. Let's see. Oh. Someone spamming, get wrecked. Careful. Let's see. Solar Beam is a waste of time on Infernape. Not necessarily. Probably. But not necessarily if I don't have other good moves. Gen 6 made them reusable? Okay. Yeah. That's cool. Makes it a whole lot easier for people, I assume. So that's good. I'm sure a lot of people are happy about that. But yeah, Pixelmon, that's not the case. So we will just move along and see what's at spawn. Now, I know Nebris has a lot of TMs at his place, but he'd be asking for a premium. You know, we'd be paying top dollar, and by dollar, I mean rare candies. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. No, he's not. He's a sissy. Alright, Tilted, what we got in the shop? Where the TM's at? Where the goods? Downstairs? You got downstairs now? I'm here for the goods. See, what are these prices looking like? Pretty steep for me, but let's check it out. See these cheap TMs. See what we got. Ice Beam for the lower cost. I already have ice beams though, so it's not huge. That's a good price for a Brick Break. Okay, nothing useful there. There's actually just none of the things I'm looking for. Good TMs, but not the ones I need. So, yeah. I'm assuming this ain't open yet. No. Yeah. We're gonna have to work with what we got. We're not gonna be able to get all the extra stuff. Let's go raid Mario's place. Sheer Cold. Oh man. Nah, I don't want to run Sheer Cold. And I don't even think it's allowed in this tournament. We usually don't allow that kind of stuff. Earthquake, obviously. Yeah. Earthquake's always a good move. But it's expensive. But for Infernape would be the place to use it. Only problem is, it doesn't really cover Infernape's weaknesses too much. Covers the rock weakness, but how many times is Infernape going to be toe-to-toe with a rock Pokemon? Well, just as common as any other Pokemon in this, because it's completely random, I suppose. But also, like, flying Pokemon are a big weakness of his. This isn't even Mario's house. Where is Mario's house? No, it's like by the water. That's the one. That's the one. That's the one. Raid Mario's place. That's what I'm doing, guys. That's what I'm doing. We're gonna take all his goods. Alright. So, where's the TMs at, Mario? I know you hiding them out on me. Z crystals. Oh, my actually still stores things here. Mega stones. I'll take all of them. Oh, look, he has doubles. He's a thief. Just kidding. And Pokeball stuff. I probably passed the TM's chest. Fossils, mind ore, crystals, memories, mega stones, TMs. There they are. He's got some stock. Better stock than me at least. So we have a stealth rock there. All right. We could use a blizzard. Ice punches. Scald. He has 2 Scald TMs. We could use at least one of those. Haven't ever usable also ruins the game. Yeah, I think in Pixelmon, since they're, you know, they're not just one-time come-bys, they're like things that can happen every boss you fight. There's like a reasonable economy to them, so I don't think it'll change, especially not on this server. But, you know, he has 1 Toxic TM, 1 Focus Blast. This is Fire Blast. No. Let's see. If he has Fire Blast somewhere, then I'll consider doing that Infernape right. What about this? Waterfall? I already have Waterfall and I don't need Waterfall. Alright, I think that's all he has. Yeah, nobody had Fire Blast. I have a Flamethrower TM, but Infernape's just going to be a physical boy. Which means we're going to have to retrain him a bit, but that's fine. I don't mind. That's easier than getting, you know, money up for a TM. Maybe it's not easy. Maybe I'm picturing this all wrong. Blizzard, maybe? Yeah, that's a strong possibility. Alright. So, what does Empoleon currently have? Well, let's look at the builds that we have of moves that we can get back on him with the movie learners. So he has Bubble Beam. That's not good. Ooh, we definitely have the Steel move to put on him. So that's good. Yeah, exactly. TM's usable is probably a server cheat, so that's fine. Beef has a Fire Blast TM. Yeah, I don't have much to trade. Look at Pokemart. I don't have much money, but I could look at a little bit. I could look a little bit. Let's see. Explosion. All right, so let me switch over to this screen. So Empoleon, he's got Mist. What else is likely for us to get on him? Let's look at the Tentacruel first. He can learn Haze and Toxic Spikes. Let's say we put Ice Beam on him. And I probably got Sludge Bomb somewhere, right? Yeah, him not having a water move, is that the end of the world? I don't know. But I really would like to have Protect on one of these tanky dudes. But did we see a Protect TM in here? And if so, would we want to use it on this type of team? I don't see it. Nah, Mario doesn't have Protect. But we got that Focus Blast. Alright, yeah, we'll fly around, look for some TMs for a little bit. That's fair. We'll check the shaps. So let me just get my map open. And back to the screen. Alright, so what do we got here? What do we got? Got Mart 1. Alright, TM shop. So let's have that off. TM shops on. And on. There we go. Now let's go. Now I know one of them got moved, but it's fine. Yeah, if I do run Infernape Physical, Drain Punch is a great move. Blizzard is in the chest. Yeah, I was thinking of it. I just also, you know, I'm not a jerk. I want to make sure Mario's got everything he needs first before I take his stuff. That's my thought. I'll take his stuff after he's done, for sure. You know? But I'm not going to take his stuff before he gets what he needs. Just enjoying that sweet, sweet coffee. So, hello. Yeah, okay, so this is the one that got moved. So we'll just bounce back and forth between the other two. Which is there and there. Cool. So we'll hit up this one first. Yeah, this one got moved to an area that the boys are building. Making a little town for when we have the special elite force of 4 traders. Let's see. Someone trapping all the Pokemon in a server. How dare they? How dare they? Let's see. So let's look at my money balance here. We have a whopping $535. The average TM costs $1,500. And that's not the actual amount. I have like 4,000 or 40,000. So I can afford like 2 TMs. If I find the right ones. But I'm not going to go flying back and forth for hours looking for them. I'm just not. So, oh yeah, you two again. I see you. I see you. Giga Drain I'm going to want eventually. Oh, can I actually just not buy things when my money's all glitched out? So even if I find it, I'm going to need to message someone to help unglitch me. Stone Edge TM right there. Yeah, we'll just check over here, see if there's like the Fire Blast or another Toxic or anything. I can sell the poopy TMs. I can. I do have a lot of poopy TMs I can sell. And that'll probably refresh things. I can probably just sell Pokeball to refresh things, honestly. Let's see, are we going to make the server public once the gym leaders and Elite Four are set up? No. No, that's not what they're for. Yeah. And people would definitely not have time to battle everyone who would want to go through the gyms. The server's full of busy people. It just wouldn't work out. And yeah, it's also not my server. I have no say in it whatsoever. But yeah, I don't see that happening. I know, like, I'm one who would probably be more willing than most to just battle everyone who hops on, but even I wouldn't want to do that for very long. What's up, dude? Ah, you're just a dude. You're just a dude, guy. Alright, what do you got? You got Thunder. Avalanche. Dazzling Gleam. That's a good TM I don't have. But yeah, nothing too fancy right there. I wanted to run a special attack Infernape, but hey, look, a Rowlet. Cute. But I think I'm going to run it physical because I can't get the TMs. So sad. And I could just throw all the TMs I have onto it, but I might need those TMs. I don't know. Let's see. Someone just busting down walls out here? The jerks? Oh wait, I think that was actually Mario. Hey look, it's a shiny Weedle. I'm gonna kill it. Yeah. Choice Scarf. Sweet. It was a boss Weedle, not a shiny Weedle. In case anyone was wondering. In case anyone actually fell for that nonsense. Okay. So, let's see. Are we gonna use physical or special Infernape? I don't think it's a bad thing to run the physical one, just because we're going to have 2 other special attackers. The special's going to be a little better. Run Thunder Punch on Infernape? Yeah, I could. Let's see, what's all this? Oh, this is the Arceus Shrine? Cool. So that's a possibility. And then we could put those other TMs on everybody. Those are expensive TMs. Yeah. Yeah. But I could do it. I could do it if you guys think I should. The video's not going to go out tomorrow. It'll probably go the day after. I got like 90% of a GX video edited to come out tomorrow. People still want to see special? Yeah. We can make that happen. Alright. We're going, you know what? Maybe I'll put in the effort, try to get that Fire Blast TM. Special is, when you say more coverage, that's completely incorrect. That means I don't have any physical attack. But in this sort of tournament, it's hard to balance and build a team like that, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, videos are usually the day after the tournament happens. So that's what it would be. How close am I to getting Arceus? I can get it whenever I want. I'm just waiting until a good time. Trying to get someone else to join me for the adventure. Focus Blast and Fernape. Yeah, I could use up Mario's only Focus Blast TM. It does work nice. You know what? What am I saying? We're thinking about this, we're guessing. Why don't I just roll the dice? Why don't I just roll the dice? I'll say red, we go physical. Give him the moves he can naturally learn, and a TM or two. Gold, we ball out, spend that money, get those TMs we need. In fact, do I have my metallic gold die out here somewhere? Nope. So let's roll it. If red wins physical, if gold wins special, this is how we decide our teams. Red's a 12. Gold is a 3. We're running physical. That's what we're doing. Not Time Wizard dice? I don't have Time Wizard dice. Unless anyone wants to buy me Time Wizard dice. Alright, so we won't have to use up the Flamethrower TM. But we do have this Ice Beam TM begging to be used. We're going to throw it on someone right now. You know how we're going to decide? We're going to roll the dice. Actually, let me just make sure I have enough stuff to put on other people first. Let's not get too ahead of myself here. So I was thinking about the Flash Cannon. Do I have that? Is that up here? Let's see, Flash Cannon. Yeah, that can probably go as a pretty decent move on Empoleon. And that's certainly not a desirable TM. Great, we'll throw that out there. So Empoleon has 2 of 4 moves. And Tentacruel has 1 and... Actually, I wouldn't hate Water Pulse on Tentacruel with the chance of confusion. Barrier, wouldn't hate that either. Yeah, so this is fine. We're gonna put Ice Beam on one of these. Is Flame Charge capable on Fernape? I believe it is. We can do a decent Fernape setup, so we're gonna work with that. All right, so one of these two is getting the Ice Beam. Let's roll the dice. Let's roll them. Oh, the gold one's right here. All right, gold. It goes on Empoleon because he's got that gold crown. And red, it goes on Tentacruel because he's got them red orbs. Let's decide. We're building our team based on dice rolls. I got a 5 and a 2. The gold wins. Well, the gold wins this time. So, Empoleon, you get yourself an Ice Beam. There you go. And now Empoleon's actually looking pretty okay as for moves. So that's looking okay. Tentacruel, we might end up giving you the Scald TM. So that's fine. Let's zip back over to Showdown and see what our teams are looking like. Special Tank Empoleon. Yeah. I don't know. So Tentacruel, let's see. We have no Ice Beam on him. Probably don't want to put Haze on 2 Pokemon on the team. Sludge Bomb. We'll check if we have that TM in a second. But let's look at the Infernape. That's what I wanted to do. So, this is going to be really upsetting. But we're going to make it timid. So he has reduced physical attack. But we're going to make him trained in physical attack. That was a hiccup and a half. So, okay. Actually, we do have this boosted up there for some reason. Okay, great. So, we have him up in speed and attack. Good stuff. And we're going to set him up with some things. So, Nasty Plot, gone. Oh, Nasty Plot's just up by 2. I thought that was the one with the accuracy. I think I was thinking of something else. But he is going to get a pretty decent set of moves. Let me go over here and look at what he can work with when he's running the physical. So, of course, Flare Blitz. That's the big one, right? We got Flare Blitz. We got Fire Charge. Or Flame Charge. I just saw that and had to consider it. What else we got? You can learn Gunk Shot, Stone Edge, Close Combat. Close Combat sounds obvious. And then a 4th move of some kind. That'll be Coverage. And whatever we decide. Now, what is the natural moves he can learn? Because when we were looking him up earlier, we were just like, oh, I don't see any special moves. But he gets tons of physical moves. So, Infernape. Infernape, naturally, will learn A smorgasbord of moves. He will learn Mach Punch.
Tentacruel.
Alright, so he learns Close Combat, Mach Punch, and Flare Blitz just from the move relearner. And we have spare Flame Charge TMs. But I might want to give him some coverage instead of Flame Charge. And I might just want to run him with a Choice Scarf. Because then I have a speed out to get rid of things. But I don't need to run him with a Choice Scarf because my team is based around using Ariados with Sticky Web. So yeah. Let's look at let's find a fourth move for this guy. Let's find him a good fourth move. So let's get back into Minecraft once again. I'm getting really good at closing everything here. And boop, there we go. Okay. Perfect. And get this back up, and get chat back up, and get Minecraft back up. We're good. Houndour, get your face out of my face. Alright. So, Drain Punch, tempting. Thunder Punch, tempting. So, do we got any cheat moves we want to use on him? Yeah, we had 2 flash cannons. That was easy. Solar Beam is not going to happen, especially not now. None of those moves. How about our expensive moves? Definitely don't need any of those. Earthquake's a possibility, but I'd prefer a stone move on him, because that'll hit the flying types that come at him. Thunder Punch will also hit flying types at him. What is his ability? Does he get like a boost of punches or something? No, he just gets a boost of fire. So I think I might prefer a Stone Edge to a Thunder Punch, if he can learn it. Let me just check if I can learn it. Stone. He can. I'm thinking Stone Edge, guys, personally. So, we definitely have Stone Edge. Or Rock Slide. So, can he learn Rock Slide? Yeah, either or. Considering he has he has some lower attack, I think I might have to go with the Stone Edge. We're going to play risky here. Yeah. So I think we want to use the Stone Edge on him. Before putting the TMs on, we'll just say, okay, Stone Edge, that's going on him. I do think putting Toxic on one of these Pokemon is smart, considering what we might be up against. So let's dig that out. We have a Toxic TM. Good. And do we have any TMs that can help these boys heal up? Do we got any Protect or anything? So Protect is definitely a move I'd like to find. Man, I must say, though, running this guy as a physical attacker makes like this so much easier for me. Thank you, Dice. Thank you. I didn't know how much I wanted this until now. We could rest. Potentially. No one expects Ice Punch. What do I need Ice Punch for, though? Right? Drain Punch is nasty. It would be. Thunder Punch for water and flying. Yeah, water is an issue. Yeah. I can, when I'm water Pokemon's out, I can just switch to one of my water tanks, though. I have an answer for that. Iron Fist is a hidden ability, yeah, which I don't have. If I did have the hidden ability, then I would say Thunder Punch. But I don't, and he has minus attack, so that is going to be a very weak thing. Can Empoleon learn Roost? I guess I can check on that real quick, because if Empoleon can learn Roost, he'll be my tanky boy. No, he cannot. Okay. So be it. Whoop. There we go, Minecraft. So we'll probably put a Toxic on somebody. What else are we thinking? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, and then maybe a Rest. Big maybe. And then, do I even have Drain Punch? I think I do. Is it up here? Yeah. You know, should I just roll the dice to see what we put on it? Drain Punch or Stone Edge? Does anyone have any final arguments towards which one of those it should be? I have my argument saying Stone is good to cover any flying Pokemon. Drain Punch is good for healing me back up, but the way I argue it, it's a glass cannon, so do I really need to heal stuff back up? I don't know. I would put Toxic on our Ariados for a final goodbye, but he's already got his final goodbye moves with his priority taps. So, if I did have unlimited TMs, then Toxic would go on him, absolutely. But I'm not going to waste it on a Pokemon that's probably not going to get to use it. Let's see, Drain Punch for health gain, Stone Edge, Stone Edge. Thunder Punch. Yeah, I'm not putting Thunder Punch on him. It's just not going to do a lot of damage. And plus, do I even have a Thunder Punch? I don't. I don't even have a Thunder Punch. So most seem to be favoring Stone Edge. I'm not going to say this will decide it, but I'll see what the dice have to say. You know, the red's going to be the fighting move with that Drain Punch. And if I get gold, it's just Stone Edge. Okay, the dice. Nah, I did land on red, so it's still up for debate. Health gain is amazing, but is it on Infernape? When's Infernape gonna live? Let me, let's get back to, Showdown real quick and let's talk about his health, shall we? So, we got over here Infernape, right? Let's look at this health. Its, base health is 76. Its base defense and special defense are 71. Best case scenario, it survives one hit. Drain Punch, let's say it gets its half its health back. It's not gonna survive another hit even if I do that. Volt Switch? Can I learn Volt Switch? I doubt it, but that'd be cool. Volt. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I really don't like it on him. Then again, the dice did lead me to Spinarak. But yeah, we'll talk about the, well, we won't talk about the TMs anymore. We gotta go level up this Spinarak. Or we can do it right here. So let's make that happen. Hey, you. Give me your soul. So Spinarak only needs a little bit more juice. We'll just level him up right here, so you guys can all see the Ariados coming into play. Let's see. By the way, guys, when you're trying to make suggestions in chat, try to, you know, say them in complete statements. Like, someone's just saying, it's bad on Infernape. That, when we're talking about two separate things, it's not very helpful, is it? So make sure you, form a complete sentence, so I'm actually able to take your input, because your guys' input is valuable. Let's see, this probably, I should just use a fighting move. What am I doing? Mach Punch. And he already has close combat on him. But yeah, we're gonna have to just re-EV train the Infernape. It's all good, we gotta touch up the Tentacruel and Empoleon steel anyway. Now, how much experience does Spinarak need? He's almost there. Close combat! We got this, and I think that's the song that ends my playlist, so back to this! We're almost there. We're almost there. Darn it! I'm out of Minecraft. My bad. Dink! Got it. Change screen. Yeah, I did it. Shut up. Thank you. Infernape is better than Blaziken? I think it is. When you're not talking about using a Mega or having hidden ability, I think so. Especially since it can be, like, special or physical. I really do like it. There we go. Is that going to be enough? Oh, wait, no, Shuckle does have, like, no health. They're not going to be any experience. They just have defenses. And we're out of that, so Mach Punch. Darn it, how close are you, Spinarak? The people need to see you. Alright, Spinarak, you gonna get these levels on your own. Boom. Spinarak, you're gonna hold on to this item. You're gonna hold it well. You're gonna earn your place. No, we're not fighting some silly rock and roller. One, I'd lose. Two, we got this. Alright, Shuckle. You wanna go? Infestation. Safeguard. Safeguard? I got Nightshade. Actually, Nightshade's massive against Shuckle. Maybe I will keep Nightshade on this boy. Because there's targets I could come up against. And boom, Spinarak. Alright guys, moment of truth. Is it going to work? Are we going to get Sticky Web? Are we going to also evolve? Let's find out. Alright. Sticky Web. Alright, yeah, let's go with Nightshade over Infestation. Target can't flee during this time. Does that mean he can't switch out? It doesn't matter with this guy, so... yeah, we'll stick with Nightshade. Sure. And, oh, looks like he wants to evolve. Take the items. And he's evolving. Will he keep it? Will he keep it? Let's find out. And yeah, Infernape can't learn Volt Switch. Otherwise, that would definitely be my choice. That sounds like a great move on him. Let's see. Ariados. Queen Ariados. And we can get that Poison Jab. Alright, so Poison Jab or Nightshade? I guess... Poison Jab's just a better move. So let's get that. And then Swords Dance. If only, but we don't need it. Alright. Moment of truth. Yes! It worked! We got Sticky Web, Poison Jab, and an Ariados at level 50. It worked! Oh, we had to keep that thing unevolved the entire way there. But it worked! Alright, so y'all want to see the team for the tournament. We're about to show you the team for the tournament. We have Physical Infernape running around with some nice attacking moves, including close combat, a little side of Mach Punch in case it needs to finish a Pokemon off. It's got the Flare Blitz, which is really going to hurt it, and probably Stone Edge. Then we have Empoleon out here. This thing's got that nice tankiness, Steel and Water type. It is going to be able to take out any stat boosts and, you know, deal some damage as well. I think that's what he's going to be for. Then we got ourselves Tentacruel. Tentacruel coming in here has the ability to... You know what? Let's keep Hex on Tentacruel. And then let's give it the Toxic TM. And then maybe Scald. Actually, having Toxic and Scald would be dumb. But yeah, maybe we'll keep Water Pulse on it, because that's fun. So yeah, we'll throw a little bit of Toxic on him. Then we got that, and it'll be fun. It'll be fun. So, finally, the one we've all been waiting for. Queen Ariados. Guess she's gonna get that name. Actually, no, that's not true. So, I thought we were about to give her the Shelob name. But yeah, that Infernape model is actually really good. You're right about that. Alright, let me look at what my other spider is. Not talking about Galvantula. We're talking about... actually, where is he? Or she? That's a male. Okay, so sure, this can be Shelob. The other one can be Aragog. Should it be Shelob, or should it just be Queen Ariados? Should we wait till after the tournament so she can earn her name in victory? What do we think? Tentacruel has Toxic Spikes? Yeah. So I'm probably gonna try to lay that out if given the chance. If given the chance. The Queen? Oh dear. Venoshock does double damage when poisoned? Yeah, it does, and he could probably relearn that or something, can't he? What does Hex do again? Does massive damage to a target affected by status, so same thing, I think. We wait? Alright. We'll give it that. Disable leveling. Good call. Good call. There you go, Ariados. Alright, we have our team. I'm going to get it all prettied up, properly EV trained, and set up with the TMs by tomorrow. And it's going to be good, guys. I might get knocked out the first round with these stupid strats. There's definitely some better teams in there. Poison Jab should replace Shadow Sneak. That's a strong possibility. But, once again, I mean, it's got a good moveset. I think we're good on him. Her. What else would she need? Yeah. You guys will be able to let me know on Discord and in future comments. Just let me know quick if you think there should be anything that needs to be changed. We got this team. Other teams are going to be better. But maybe, through the grace of Ariados, we can win this tournament. So I think that's where we're going to wrap up this stream. Thank you guys for hopping in, giving me your insights, hearing my rambling as I, you know, circle back and forth between possible ideas. So yeah, we're going to figure that out. Massive is 1.5. Okay, so yeah, we'll decide. And then, of course, the move relearner might help me decide a few things as well. So yeah, of course, we have that GX video coming out tomorrow. Continue to watch Monster Madness over on the Yu-Gi-Oh channel. And we have the tournament coming. I guess that makes it Thursday? Yeah, probably Thursday it'll come out. So wish me luck, guys. I'd like to give a big ol' whisper out to Gaming Cat, Hypebeast, Bubble Girl, Cyber, Nissan, Tyler, Jake, Howling, Daniel, Badwolf, Julian, Riza, Arthur, Stephen. Wow, I'm just gonna say Stephen or Stefan. Could be either. I don't know. Harold, Phoenix, J Storm, Brandy, Kyla, and finally, Side Gunner, and J Storm, and Tyler, and the rest of you. We'll see you next time. Yeah. Time lizards, the crime lizard, the slime blizzard, the lime gizzard, the spine fissure, the time